It's not my birthday.
It's not your birthday? Haha, I know that. Do you like to celebrate your birthday?
Well, yeah, I sure do. Birthdays are special.
Well, a very important birthday is coming up in July. July 4th, to be exact. It's the day we celebrate the birth of a nation. Our nation. The United States of America.
And the birth of our nation didn't come easy. Are you ready to learn some fun facts about the 4th of July? Awesome! Let's go! This is what an immigrant looked like back in the 16 and 1700s. An immigrant was a person who immigrates to another country, usually to make their new life permanent. These immigrants did not like their life in England, and for a dozen reasons wanted out of England and to create a better life in America. For them, England was a dead end, financially and religiously. They built settlements along the Atlantic east coast of North America, hoping to develop and use the rich natural resources this land has to offer. They wanted to live fulfilling and prosperous lives. These immigrants became colonists, permanent residents, and eventually established the 13 original colonies. Life was difficult for these colonists, and through harsh taxes and other intrusions in every aspect of their lives, the King of England did not make it any easier. Many colonists began to rebel and protest. Hey, what's your favorite beverage? A favorite beverage in the colonies was tea. I mean, the people drank a lot of tea. Imagine how angry and frustrated these people must have been if they would rather dump a large cargo of tea from Great Britain into the Boston harbor rather than pay the multiple taxes to the king. And that was the Boston Tea Party. Leaders of the colonies held several meetings to decide what could be done to express their displeasure with King George III. Some of their complaints were that England interfered with the colonists who wanted to have their own government, and that the king continued to charge taxes without cause or reason, and the king took away their right to trial by jury, and that the colonists were not permitted to trade freely, and that the king did not protect personal property and hired mercenaries to fight against the colonists. Finally, a committee of 5 men drafted a document. These men were Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Roger Sherman, Benjamin Franklin, and Robert R. Livingston. The document contained only 1,458 words, but it expressed exactly how the colonists felt about the unacceptable acts committed by the King of England and what they intend to do. The preamble of the document reads like this: "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." This document is known as the Declaration of Independence. It is dated July 4th, 1776, the birthday of the United States of America. It was adopted and signed by the representatives of the 13 colonies, and it declared that we would no longer be subject to the King of England. We drew our line in the sand. We put our foot down. And the rest of the story, my young friends, is American history. Here are a couple of items of trivia I thought were interesting. On the back of a $2 bill, yes, there really is a $2 bill, is a depiction of the Second Continental Congress and the authors of the Declaration of Independence. And 3 former presidents of the United States died on the 4th of July. They were John Adams, who signed the Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson, who signed the Declaration of Independence too, and James Madison. The 4th of July is an important national holiday. Banks are closed and mail carriers don't deliver on that day, and many people don't have to work on that day. We celebrate the birth of our nation in different ways all over the country. Countless communities have parades. Who doesn't love a parade? I love parades. And many cities put on spectacular fireworks shows. Who doesn't love to watch fireworks? Do you love fireworks? Oh man, I do. I love fireworks. The bombs bursting in air. And who doesn't like to have a barbecue? What's your favorite food at a barbecue? Who said watermelon? Oh man, I love watermelon. Did someone say hot dogs? They're my favorite too. Eventually, the rebellion of the Americans would lead to the Revolutionary War. We were not about to give up our independence. Next 4th of July, as you have your picnic and watch the parade and fireworks, remember the brave people who put their foot down and declared independence and continued to build our wonderful country, the United States of America. Happy Independence Day, everyone!
Hope you had fun learning with us. Visit us at learnbright.org for thousands of free resources and turnkey solutions for teachers and homeschoolers.